Hey guys, Lady Gaga, and I don't give a fuck. Let's see what kind of like adventures she's gonna get into this time. So far, this. I'm already laughing. Thank you, cameraman. Thank you. I appreciate it. Then we zoom in on that ass, Take a closer look. Good job. Thank you for that. I gotta say, this guy who filmed the whole concert, because this is like, there's like no breaks in between, I'm guessing. Good job to this guy. He's been focusing on all the right, parts.
Are you having a good time?
Why is she pissed?
Well, good. Because if you're not having a good time, I don't give a fuck. How about you, Montana? Do you give a fuck? No, Gaga.
Who's Montana? The guitar player?
I don't give a fuck. Come with me, Nicole.
Oh, it's the girl.
How about you, Ian? Yeah, you. When you go to dance class, or when you go to school, or maybe when you're...
I sort of I thought she was gonna do this blindfold. I'm like, is she blindfolding herself? Like, what's going on? She gonna like sing and dance like blindfolded? No, okay, it's just a bandana.
Or when you go to school, or maybe when you're at work and people talk about you, or criticize you, or give you shit about yourself, do you give a fuck what people say?
Ian.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, I didn't expect the dancers to participate, but here we are. He's very sassy.
Obviously.
Very sassy.
Everybody over here is born this gay.
More asses.
I know. Black Jesus.
Oh, is that him? Is that Black Jesus?
Black Jesus, you're
Wait, do they actually have their names in the back?
a religious man. When people talk about you or say things that hurt your feelings, do you give a fuck what people say? Ooh. Quebec, not even Black Jesus has any fucks to give. So what I want to
Let's fucking go, man.
is
Okay, this is not a song. This is the intermission, I'm guessing.
Montreal.
It's all good.
Are you brave enough not to care? Because when I
Yes, I guess they all get their own personalized jackets. It must be really cool as a dancer, huh? You're part of the tour, but you get your own jacket.
first came out, everybody was like, who is this Lady Gaga with her crazy hair and her crazy outfits? And she always has her ass out. And what's with all
People
her
throwing shit.
gay music? And I remember, I used to think to myself, and I still think it to myself every
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking again for this guy here.
day. Every time somebody criticizes me, I say to myself, hey look, at least I know who the fuck I am. For some of you, this might be one of the biggest shows you've ever seen, and it might not, but for
I gotta say, when you're at that stage, like when you have that kind of fame and have that kind of power, although this is quite early, but she still, brings in the crowds, you can pretty much be anything you want.
us, this is not a show.
At this point, you really don't give a fuck,
I've been wearing this leather since I was 16. I've been writing music since I was 11. I've been singing since I fucking came out my mother's birth canal. I have been an artist. So what I'm telling you is, there is nothing about this that is not true.
I agree. That's a good message. I agree 100%. And I said this in my last video, I believe, or like one of my previous videos, where like even when she began, she looked, and I remember saying this like years ago when I wasn't even this kind of music, and I'm not in this kind of music nowadays either. But I'm saying even especially back then, I as soon as I saw like the way she was like, the way she was singing and stuff, I'm like, like I feel like she's for real. And I'm getting a bit of lore right now. If she started singing since 16, or if she started writing since 11, or vice versa, that's crazy.
So what about you? Whether you're gay, straight, bi, transgender, transsexual, whether you're black, white, beige, Catholic, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, whether you're HIV positive or
haven't heard the HIV talk in a long time. I know it was huge back then, but I barely hear those words anymore.
Who the fuck you are? What I want to know is do you have the bravery to just be your fucking self? Because when you figure out
It's a really positive message. I get it, but at the same time, this message can be taken like such a negative way. It's not even funny. But I get what you're saying, obviously, you know. But if you're an asshole, if I'm an asshole, and I'm like, well, that's who I am. I'm an ass. I'm gonna treat everybody like trash. Technically, her message still stands, but I get it though. It's in a positive, you know, accept yourself for who you are kind of thing.
when you figure
Just make sure you take this message in a positive way, not a negative way.
out how to just be you, when you figure out how to just be proud,
Because a lot of people are using this message to basically protect themselves for being assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't give a fuck about nobody. I'm gonna fuck everybody up. That's who I am as a person. I'm strong. I'm this and that. Yeah, but you're an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's a whole different subject.
of the way that you were made, you will fly so fucking free above everybody else. So, hey babe,
Yes.
when it comes to who you are,
I
how
love you.
hard are you willing to fight? What kind of a rebel are you willing to be? Montreal, I'm gonna ask you once. Do you give a fuck?
She seems to be very into it, which I appreciate. Like she believes what she's saying. It's not like, you know, I don't feel like it's just like made up, you know, like she actually like she believes in that, you know? Which is good.
Cause you're just like your mom.
I guess we're going to the next song. Let me put it somewhere like makes more sense besides seeing her ass. Well, I can comment a bit. Fuck, I can see her ass everywhere. There you go. There, we'll put it here. We'll put it here. So yeah, that's it. I want to say like, it's a very good message. You got to if you take this in a very positive way, and you know you are who you are, and that's good. The problem is that a lot of people might be bad people or evil. They're not evil people, but might be bad people. Or, you know, they were brought up into some various bad ways, and they, you know, they have some very horrible attitudes and whatever. They could also interpret this message as it applies to them, right? So, for example, if I don't know, if I once again, I'm just a jerk, right? I'm an asshole, and I take this message, what you said, you know, be proud of who you are, you know, you stand out and be who you are, and that's who I think I am. I'd be like, you know what, I'm an asshole, but it's okay, like it's fine, that's who I am, so I'm gonna like keep on going, you know. So again, in a positive way, yes, it's always good to be who you are, and you know, like obviously, you know, not hide and whatnot. But then again, we do live in a society, so that's it's an easy message once you have everything figured out. It's also a very easy message once you fit right in. It's much more difficult when you don't, for various of reasons, and you have to like, you know, stand proud, especially in some parts of the world. According to like your message, it's you know, it's gonna get you killed basically, right? So I agree, it's a very positive message. It's to be followed in a very positive way. I agree with it 100%. Be who you are. Be proud of who you are. Just make sure that you're not an asshole about it, you know? Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next one. Peace.